So today I'm going to show you how we can use Svg files to create some pretty awesome 3D models in Fusion 360. And these models are pretty much ready to print right off the bat. It's super simple and you don't need any kind of crazy skills to do this. All you need is an Svg file and some form of CAD software. I'm going to show you in Fusion, but I'm pretty sure this works in any kind of CAD software. So what is an Svg file? Well, basically your typical image formats are sort of JPEG and PNG, but the problem with these is when you zoom in, right, or you look at it on a higher resolution screen, it tends to pixelate and it looks really awful. So what Svg is a scalable vector graphics, and it's basically a scalable 2D image format. So no matter what sort of resolution you're in or how zoomed in you are, it always looks sharp and in proportion. And these formats are typically sort of generated from something like Adobe Illustrator, and they're used for animation and logos, and you'll see all these formats everywhere in sort of the design industry. And what you can do is actually use those straight in our CAD to create these awesome 3D models. So I'm going to show you how to do it. First off, I'm going to show you where you can get these Svg files. So you can obviously buy them from whatever website you want, but there are some great websites out there that give free ones away. This one in particular is called freesvgdesigns.com. I'm going to leave a link to this website and all the files in the description below. But as you can see, these are the kind of designs you'll see in Svg format, right? It's a nice 2D design. And you can see there's some complex stuff here that you could potentially print, and it's just awesome, you know. And these are all free. I think this website, it allows you to use them for personal use only, but if you can use them commercially, but you have to pay for a license. But you can see, you know, there's so many pages in here and they're all free. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this one, this Halloween house, and this butterfly one. I'm going to start with the butterfly one, and if you scroll down a bit, you can see you can download these, and it just gives you a zip file, extract them, and you've got all the files. And you should see something like this. So in the butterfly one, you get a bunch of them. You get DXF file, PNG, SVG, EPS. So we're going to be using the SVG files. So now in Fusion 360, what we want to do is create a new project. And we're going to come up, make sure you're in the solid tab in design mode, and come up to insert and hit insert SVG. And we're going to sketch on the front plane. So we're going to click that one. We're going to select an SVG file using this folder button on the right. And we're going to go to our butterfly in our folder here. Come down to SVG. Select the butterfly and hit open. You can see it's imported that straight into our sketch mode. So I'm going to roughly center it and hit OK. And then I'm going to hit finish sketch. You can see what it's done for us is it's actually created a sketch. So if I double click sketch one, so you can see it's created all those lines for us in our sketch plane, and that is awesome. You know, you can imagine how long this would have taken if you'd imported it as an image and sketched around all these lines. You know, it's not impossible, but you'd have been there a really long time, and it's really hard to get all those curves perfect. But it's done it all for us. And this is the power of using these Svg files. So all we have to do now is hit finish sketch, hit E on the keyboard to extrude. We can select our sketch just like we normally would, and you can extrude it. So if I change the angle a bit, we can pull that out however much we want. I'm going to go for 15 mil. Hit enter, and you can see there we go. That is pretty much ready to print straight away. And you can just see how easy that was, right? And a lot of people go to websites like Thingiverse and all those different sites trying to find 3D models, which is fine, you know, but they don't always have the ones you want. So if you can find these Svg files, all you need to do is extrude it, and you've got that model. And it's so powerful. And I really wanted to share this with you because I found it awesome. I didn't know you could do this until a little while ago. I've been meaning to make this video for a while. But that's just one of them. I'm going to show you again. We're going to go to a new design. We're going to come up to insert SVG. Select that front plane, come over to the right, select our folder, and this time we're going to go for the Halloween haunted house. So I'm going to click the SVG in there, drag it up roughly to the center, just because it's easier to work with. Hit OK, and then finish sketch. You can see it's added it straight in, no messing about. Hit E on the keyboard, click our sketch, and once again we can extrude however much we want. So I'm going to go for 25, 30 mil. Let's go for 25. Hit enter. And there we go, look at that. That's a cool little ornament you could print for Halloween. It's coming up. Go and do it, you know, that's pretty cool. So if you follow this tutorial, create the Halloween one, print it out. I'd love to see some of your designs. You can modify this as well, straight on top, you know. You can just click on the surface, you can sketch another window in if you want to, cut it through, and you've got a custom model. And hopefully that shows you the power of these SVG files. And that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. Remember, I'm launching my Fusion 360 course next month. If you haven't already signed up to my newsletter, it's going to be in the description below. There's a link, and I'll send you out a message when I launch the course. It's going to be a great course, so make sure you check it out. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.